everyone. Lovely day, isn't it? A little bit windy. Need to stay out of the wind to stay warm, but sunny, bright. A little bit different to last week when we had all the snow and that was still melting. Took ages around here at Suffolk. Had a lot of snow. But the news that we're going to come out of lockdown, what do you think about that? Are you ready to come out of lockdown yet? Or do you quite like it? I think I'm more than ready now. But as ever, you think you've got all the time in the world and nothing's going to happen very quickly. And all of a sudden, it could be that their shows are on in a month. So I won't be quite ready for that. I've been keeping my horse ticking over, but with the weather and the moving house, which I did last week, haven't had time to ride her as much as I would normally. So it's been no trouble. She doesn't mind. But the jumping has been put on the back burner for a little while. So, it won't take us long, I'm sure. She's half fit. But I wonder what your plans are. Are you going out the second that you can? Or are you just going to take your time and go when you're ready? Are you really excited? Does it make you nervous? Do you think, oh no, I've got to do that thing again where I've got to wind myself up to keep my nerve and go to a show and compete, and what's it all about? But we enjoy it though, don't we? Otherwise we wouldn't do it. So there are many things that my psychology coaching covers with the need to reset and think about how you're going about things and how you might do things maybe differently this time. And that's something that we could do. This time could be an opportunity to do things slightly differently, couldn't it? Now you've had a bit of a break away, perhaps you could learn new techniques and things that you could do to enjoy it more and get the most out of it. Because let's face it, we put a lot of money into this, don't we? It's a very expensive sport, and we don't want to just be just going through the motions and not really enjoying it. So I hope you're thinking positively. And getting out there is something that people love to do, and some people are more keen on when they can go out and meet their friends and go hacking a bit more in a group, or just go on other adventures, which is fine as well. But whatever your thing is, it would just be nice to get out and about a bit more, wouldn't it? So I'm just out in the field at the moment, doing all the usual boring jobs that you have to do when I'd rather be riding, and I will get round to that this afternoon, but I've been so busy the last week or so I haven't been able to because of moving house. So all the lovely weather I've had to look out the window and couldn't actually have time to ride, so I'll look forward to that this afternoon. And it might be a bit like flying a kite, but we'll see if I can still remember how to stay on. I want to tell you a little bit about something I've been working on. I'm putting together a programme for riders and working on mental skills and mindset. I've almost come to the end now of my advanced coaches course at Centre 10, and I can't tell you how brilliant it's been. It really has been amazing. I learned so much. There's still more to come, and it's really sad that it's going to come to an end. But I really want to put together something that I feel I can help others with. And I want to be able to offer people something that they can do completely online with me, with support, and in a very small group. I'm talking about maximum of 10 people. It may well be fewer than that. But for us to work together and really work closely, support each other, and have that knowledge that we're really getting into the subjects and learning just how they can help you and how they might enhance your enjoyment of your riding. It may be that we'll also meet up and do face-to-face coaching, but the course that I'm offering is the online one will be basically then available to anybody wherever you are. So you don't have to be in my area, and we can meet up if you are, or I can travel to you. But I've got to tell people about all the things that I've learned, and I'm trying to put it together in a program that makes sense. And there's another one that I'm going to offer, which is basically combining the two, combining the online for the mental skills and the practical face-to-face physical coaching, where we can actually sort of work together and put it in action. So there'll be two aspects to that. But even in the online one, I will still look at, riding videos and things remotely if you want me to, and we can incorporate that as well. But I'm really excited about what I can do with all of this information. I just can't wait to be able to share it with you. It's so brilliant to learn all of the things that I probably have touched on myself and just had all of the experiences that I've had and learnt some of the things myself, but learning now how to express the course out to other people, that's been the best thing. So now I've got a better explanation of what makes sense to be able to explain to other people. I can now recreate some of the learning for you guys, so that's a really exciting thing. What I'm looking for in the next couple of months, and I'm thinking maybe we might start in April by the time I've put it all together, would be a really small group of people that would be willing to come on for basically like a pilot scheme. So we would run through the programs that I've got in mind, and we'd work closely together so that you can tell me, give me feedback about what you think is working well, and how I might be able to improve the course, and how I might change things slightly, and just see it in action really. And I need some people to help me with that. So there will be some exclusive offers coming to anybody that wants to subscribe to my newsletter. You will be hearing about it first, and that's going to be in form of an email that I would send out if you're happy to receive that. So you would subscribe to my newsletter by going to my Facebook page, and in a most recent post you'll find a link to the subscription. If you can't find it for any reason, and then you just message me and I'll point you in the right direction. But I will be putting up another post in a very short time that will link you there as well, so you'll be able to find it again and it won't slip just down the list. So if you want to, and you want to get involved, you think it might be interesting, then get involved by signing up. And I'm going to shoot out an email at the beginning of March which will explain a little bit more about what I need. And if you want to work with me, then I really would love to be able to work with a small group of people that are going to give me that insight into how this might work for the majority of people. So I'd love a cross-section of people who are perhaps some competition-minded, some not competition-minded. Perhaps you've got problems you can already identify that you would like help with, or perhaps you're just interested in learning more, and I'd like a variety of people to work with, so we can see where it goes. So look out for that, because I'm going to be putting more information out there soon, and this will be the trial of seeing how it all goes together and works in reality, and looking to launch it for the general public, if you like, for later on this year. So really exciting, and really I suppose without the COVID situation, some of this might never have happened, because we've all got used to Zoom, haven't we, and doing things online because we've had to. I've done some remote coaching through some very clever gadgets that people have, like the Pivo, and also just general video calls, and just having a helpful person to hold the phone. And so with technology we've managed to do quite a lot, haven't we? And we've been quite resourceful. and I've been able to have the time to do this fantastic course at Centre 10, which I've wanted to do for ages, and actually finally had the time to do it, and so I'm really thankful for that. And just having to work a little bit differently sometimes creates other opportunities that you wouldn't have otherwise had. So I have to say, I wouldn't like to repeat the last year, not in its entirety, but there's got to be some good things to come of it, and maybe this is one of them. I hope so. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you, and message me directly if you've got any questions, for sure. But if you'd like to go and subscribe to my newsletter, you'll find out more about it next week. Exciting. So take care, guys. Have a good week. Enjoy the weather and have fun with your horses. We'll see what happens in March.